Well, hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be cutting some logs. It is real late May here in Indiana. It is sunny out, beautiful, but it is not blistering hot yet. And firewood has been very busy for me lately. It seems like tons of people are buying to either stock up for winter or they're burning campfire wood. Wood has been moving out a lot more in the last week than the last probably 3 months. So I've got a lot of empty totes here. My ash pile has been decimated. A lot of people have been buying the cheap ash wood for campfires. So I've got empty totes, which means I need to get these suckers refilled and get them out in this hot, warm summer heat and get them drying. So I'm going to be working off my walnut pile here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off of the pile. I'm going to set the logs here, then I'll move the mini excavator here, and then I'll lay the logs out there to cut. So I don't like to cut off my pile because then the wood's just everywhere. I like to just lay a bunch of logs out and cut them, or maybe I'll probably, since I'm working alone today, I'll probably just lay them out and cut them, but I might try and hold them with the excavator or make something like that. But that is what we're doing today. I want to put you on time lapse. We're going to move some logs and then we'll start cutting. And looks like we got a little wood yard guest here. Alright, so total for what I want to do, I need 36 logs because I usually use about 6 logs per face cord and I need 6 face cords. So I moved 24 of them into the pile there. It's a good start. Kind of ran out of room. And I think I'm going to just mark them out and cut them. And I think the plan is I'm going to cut them and then I'm going to push the rounds into a pile, but they'll still kind of look like log form. And I think I'm just going to keep stacking off that. So eventually I won't have to be cutting close to the ground, and if I go through the wood a little bit, it's just into another round. So that's the plan. I'm going to mark them out right now. Alright, I got the first 4 cut up here using the 500i. I did have to sharpen it right in the middle because I'm a ding dong and I hit the dirt. So I'm going to set logs on top of these now, and hopefully it'll give me a little breathing room. That's the plan. I've never done it like this, but I'm looking for a better way to do it so I can stay out of the dirt and work a little bit higher without getting on and off of the excavator every single log. So we're gonna try this out. pretty well. Setting them on top, and then I don't have to worry about getting into the ground. They're a little bit higher for me, so I think I'm gonna keep going on this and kind of build a, you know, a pile. I had one roll back over there, but I guess if I was paying more attention, I should have blocked it so I didn't roll off, but keep going. So part of the reason I'm doing this is obviously to make it easier to cut, but I'm also doing it like this because whenever I split, I hate just having a big random pile of rounds and they're falling over you as you're pulling them out. So obviously, ideally, you like to stack them up nice. Everybody likes pulling out of a stacked pile of rounds, but I don't want to always take the time to stack them up. So I'm thinking if they're all like this, then they'll be a little bit easier to decipher when I go to split it. So I got some of them lined up here perfect length, so I think I can cut 2 of them at a time. We'll see how it goes. Guys, that worked really well. I cut 3 logs at one time using the 25-inch bar, so I am loving the way this is working so far. I'm gonna put some more logs on it, keep going. Alright guys, I've got this all finished up and I couldn't be more pleased with how it turned out. As you can see, I built a pile and this is probably one of the smartest things I feel like I've done in a while. And why I think this is so cool is because whenever I was cutting this, everything was cut at knee height pretty much. Besides the bottom, you know, you have to get a base, but I wasn't in the dirt. I didn't have to worry about getting in the dirt. I could line 2 or 3 logs up next to each other, and you saw I cut them all at one time. It works so well. And I know when we put the log splitter where the excavator is now, this is going to be easy wood to pick up and throw on the log splitter. It's not like I shoved it all together with the tractor and made a big mess, and then you know, you're fighting rounds out of the pile. This is going to be gravy work here for the Eastimate Ultra. So glad you could join me today, and let me know what you think about this. Like, is this actually a good idea, or am I kind of overthinking this? Because I think it is a really good idea, and I'm not sure why I haven't done it before. The 500 cut all of it. I ran through 2 tanks of gas, got the 2 cords done I wanted. The excavator worked great, and by doing it like this, I didn't have to hop on and off the excavator 36 times. I only had to get on and off of it a handful of times. I could do about 4 or 5 logs at one time, but I was able to shut it off between while I was cutting and marking, and it wasn't like running the whole time. So I'm super pleased. I hope you enjoyed watching. See you next time.